Yeah, hey. So every now and then a resource comes along and on the surface looks great, but when you dig a little deeper, you're asking some questions. Now, Rewordify.com is one of those for me. It claims to be able to take a piece of text and simplify it. Now, the testing I've done so far, yeah, it works. I'm just not entirely sure about how good the results of it are. So I'm going to demonstrate the tool for you and let you make your own decision around whether or not it is appropriate for your teaching and learning.
So let's take a look at how Rewordify actually works. You can start with your settings up here, and you go through and you set what you want. So the display mode is a useful one to play around with, whether you want the text actually changed or whether you want it highlighted and a pop-up to show what an alternative word or a definition of the word. So once you've got those, well, you might want to play around with those a little bit. Go to the page that you want to be, let's call it rewritten, for want of a better word. The easiest way I find is to highlight the text and copy that, and then paste it over here in this box and hit Rewordify text. And here, so it's got, this was the original word, and this is the word that they've substituted with it, and it will actually read the word for them. I'm assuming that given that it's text to speech, the pronunciations aren't always going to be accurate. Now, the other thing you can do is along here, you've got some options here, so you can get some stats. So if you're a word nerd, you can see what some of those stats are about that particular piece of writing. There's some learning activities that it will create for you. So closed activities, word banks, that kind of thing. And it will sort of do an analysis of the parts of speech for you if that's what you need. And obviously there's some other options here, like switching it to advanced view or leaving it as interactive view. The other option you've got is to use the URL for the website. So we go ahead and copy that and paste that in here. It detects that it's a web page. So you can Rewordify and display it as the original web page, or you can display the text only. So it depends on how you're planning on using that website. So let's go ahead and do it as the web page. And again, it's highlighted the words, and you can click on those to see what the original word was. Sometimes you'll look at it and wonder what the rationale behind the word choice is, but if it's trying to break it down into simpler language, maybe that helps.
So yeah, that's Rewordify. As I said, I'll leave it up to you to decide whether or not it's actually appropriate for your teaching and learning. If you know of an alternative, then by all means send me through the link and I'll have a look at it, and we can explore that a bit more. As always, if you have any dramas, let me know, and take it easy. Cheers.